So finally guys, this is our 15th video of Toni Mahfud inspired series. So first of all, we're gonna edit the photo like Toni Mahfud, right? So very first thing we're gonna do is crop the photo. So let's just crop the photo for our Instagram ratio. So select the crop tool and select the 8:10 ratio. That is our Instagram ratio. Now I just want the subject or the model only up to here. So I'm gonna just place this or select this over here, just like this way. This seems to be perfect angle, I guess, right? Now just hit OK and enter. Now select the photo with the help of quick selection tool, or you can also use the pen tool to select the photo. Increase the size of the brush with the help of bracket key from the keyboard, or you can directly increase or decrease the size of the brush over here, right, or from here, right? Now select the photo with the help of the quick selection tool, and we're gonna select the hairs. That is very important thing. So what else we're gonna do is just right click on it and select and mask option, and just roll on the edges of the model. Now here let me select the transparent only black, or let's just on layers, right? Now you can just select the photo, make sure you have selected the second brush, and just roll on the edges of the models of the hairs to select the hairs very precisely. Now just you need to do is just click OK, and your hairs would be pretty perfectly selected. Now just right click on it, select leave a copy option to make a duplication, or you can directly press Ctrl J from the keyboard to make a duplication of the selection which you have made, right? Now the next thing we're gonna do is adding a background to the photograph. So what we're gonna do is go to the file, click on open, and let's just browse the background. So this is a background, just drag it and drop over here. Let me close the background. So I'm gonna just go to the edit, select the free transform, and I'm gonna reduce the size of the background, and I'm gonna just flip it horizontal way. Alright, because I want this on this direction, that's why I'm gonna just decrease it. Let me increase a bit. Alright, this one seems to be kind of perfect, I guess. We can still more reduce or decrease crop the photo later on. Now just you need to do is just press the Ctrl J to duplicate the same background. Go to the edit, select the free transform, and flip it in a vertical way. Now I'm gonna just place this somewhere on this direction so that it may merge it with the background. Now just merge both the layers, press hit select the crop tool and just select it from this way, and make sure to select the way you want to keep the ratio. Now I just want this ratio, so just hit enter and you are done. Now what else we're gonna do is, first of all, press Ctrl U from the keyboard on the background image, click on this hand icon and click the button over here and select the red tone, and just reduce the opacity to 0 to saturation, right? Now let's just make it a red tone to kind of goldish effect. So reduce the opacity to 0 and just hit OK, and you are done. Opacity or saturation, right? So the next thing we're gonna do is go to the levels from the keyboard, from the adjustment layer, click on the below icon, click the point over here, just make it more darker, and just click one point over here, and just get some blackness from the photo from the middle portion to enhance the shadows. Alright, now as you can see, this one is from here to here, it is really looking so pretty perfect. Now let's do the same process on this. Go to the levels, click on the clipping mask on the beneath icon, so it will only be affected on the layer which we want. So just move the slider from left to right until you get the perfect starting point from here. As you can see, here is the starting point of the data. So we are gonna just do levels only up to here, and let's just move the levels from right to left just a bit to enhance the whiteness or the highlights on the photo. Let's just make it more darker a bit. So as you can see, this was the before and this is the after, and huge difference can be seen in the photo, which is totally looking very perfect. Alright, now just merge both the layers. Alright, now let's just merge all the layers, I guess. Alright, now let's crop the photo once again. Go to the filter, select the camera filter, And here we're gonna do this process of color grading. So go to the calibration tab, go to the blue primary color, that is the last. Just move the slider from middle portion to the left portion to get the perfect teal and kind of gold effect on the skin. Alright, now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna reduce the saturation of this gold. So sorry, that teal color or bluish tone. So select the saturation from the HSL panel, select the aqua color and just reduce to kind of 85 both the saturation. This will be pretty perfect. Now go to the hue, select the red orange color and just make a perfect skin tone until you get a perfect goldish kind of effect on the face. Just play with the slider until that. Now as you can see, this one is looking perfect. Still we're gonna do some more adjustments. So select the contrast and add a bit of contrast to the photo, and let's decrease some shadows. Alright, now let's just decrease some bit of whiteness. Let's more decrease the blackness, increase the clarity, increase a bit of texture to the photo. Alright, now just go to the curves, click the 1 point over here, just move it on the upper portion and just give a 1 point on this portion and just add a point over here. So this will be only affected on this area, which is a black matte effect. It will give you a matte effect to the photo, which is pretty perfect. Now select the shadow and here we're gonna make it to around 205 and increase the saturation whatever you want. You can just play with around. Let's just keep the saturation to around 10 would be pretty perfect, I guess. Right now this one is looking kind of very cool. Let's add some more vignette to the photograph. Let's add a midpoint. Let's reduce the roundness of the photo. Let's add is the feather. This is totally up to you guys, so you can just play with around and just add a kind of matte-ish effect to the photo, which would be looking very perfect, I guess, right? Now just hit OK when you are done. Fully satisfied with the color effect, then you can just hit OK. Alright, you can still more play with the colors of this tone, of this temperature. As you can see, this one is looking so pretty perfect. Now just hit OK and you are almost done. And here is the one more thing which is remaining, that is that guys, we're gonna add a green to the photo. So before adding the green, what we're gonna do is create a new layer, select the brush tool and select the orange color from here and just give one stroke of that color. Change the blending mode to screen, press Ctrl T from the keyboard to get the color effect over here. Press Ctrl U until you get a perfect kind of reddish tone. Make the saturation a bit decreased. As you can see, this one is literally looking so backlight effect on the hairs, which is making a cool effect to the photo, really guys. Alright, so now the next thing we're gonna do is adding dodge and burn to the photograph. So what we're gonna do is, so just select make a duplication of the image. Right now go to the filters, change the blending mode to screen. Just right click on it, select blending options, press Alt key from the keyboard and just give one slider over here until you get a perfect effect which you want on the face. You can just get this curve over here. Now again press the duplication from the original layer, change the blending mode to multiply, right click on it and select blending options, press Alt key from the keyboard and just move the slider from right to left until you get a perfect effect on the face which you want. Right now just hit OK and as you can see, this one is looking kind of perfect, the jaw lines and all. Now select both the image by pressing the Control key and press Ctrl plus G to make a group of the both image. Right now add a layer mask on this, go to the image, select the apply image. Now go to the layer 1, that is our original layer. So go to the layers. From here we're gonna select the layer and just hit OK. Alright, now as you can see, this one made a huge difference to the photo, which is totally looking pretty perfect. Right now what we're gonna do is select the brush tool and make sure to select the black color on the foreground. select the soft round brush, and we're gonna just reduce or delete it from the area where we don't want. I just don't want on the hand region, also on the neck region, I guess. Let's just keep it on the neck region, I guess. And also I just don't want or this area. So as you can see, this one is literally looking so perfect. You can still reduce the opacity. This is totally up to you guys. Alright, let's just make the opacity to around 75%. This one seems to be looking very perfect, I guess. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is adding here. First of all, let's just merge both the layers. Right click on it and select merge layer. Select the the spot removal brush, that is spot healing brush tool. Now we're gonna just remove a bit of spots which are present on the skin with the help of this brush. Alright, now it's done actually. Now the next thing we're gonna do is fix the skin tone. So press Ctrl U from the keyboard and click on hand icon and just click on the point over here. Reduce the opacity, saturation of this particular. Just make it a kind of goldish effect, so make a +1 or +2 would be pretty perfect, I guess. Alright, now this one is looking kind of very amazing, guys. So just hit OK and you are done. Now finally we're gonna add jitter to the photo or a grain. So go to the filters, select the camera filter, and again just we're gonna go to the, first of all let's just crop the photo. Select the crop tool and just hit enter. Go to the filter, select the camera filter, and we're gonna add go to the FX tab and we're gonna add a grain to the photo. So just make the grain to around 25 and just leave it as it is, 25 and 50. Alright, now let's add a bit of sharpness to the photo. Would be pretty perfect, I guess. Alright, now let's add one more, that is a clear texture to the photograph, right? So let's add a texture. If this texture option is not available on your photo, you can add a clarity on the photo to enhance it, right? It will give you an amazing depthness to the photograph, and just hit OK. As you can see, this one is looking so perfect, guys. Now finally we're gonna add a backlight effect, that is this. So let's just drag it and drop over here. Change the blending mode to screen, press Ctrl T from the keyboard. Alright, now we're gonna just place this over here, I guess. This position seems to be kind of cool, I guess. Press Ctrl L from the keyboard and just remove the haze from the photo. Let's select the eraser tool, select the soft round brush, and we're gonna just reduce it from this portion. So as you can see the before and after. Still we're gonna just remove the yellow color, the blue color. So go to the color lookup and let's add some kind of color lookup to this particular effect or this. Let's just select any of the preset or the color lookup which is pretty perfect looking to the photo. So this one seems to be perfect, the autumn. You can just download this. So let's just merge both all the layers. Right click on it and select merge and just crop the image. Finally guys, we have edited our photos just like Toni Mahfud, and here you can see the difference. Here is the before and here is after. Huge difference can be seen in the photo, which is totally looking so perfect and looking amazing to the photograph. So guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, then just smash the like button so that it will motivate me to make more videos and presets like this for you guys for free. And if you are still not subscribed to our channel, then kindly do subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of our videos and presets. Also visit our website, that is www.ashvircreations.com and filterpreset.com. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, just type ashvircreations. So guys, thank you for watching and bye bye till the next video. Till then guys, be creative and be awesome.